Welcome back, guys. Tamikaze here, doing my second part on the map Deadline, or Deadline version 2. And that first part of the video was just me kind of showing you what I do to set things up a little bit, how I survive the early rounds, and the second part of this run is going to be just me opening up more things, blinking the teleporters, pack-a-punching this PPSH, having a lot more fun doing some more things, utilizing more of the map. So, but yeah, this is my standby strategy, and this, out of all the things that I do, starting here and then running a big circle, is the easiest way to survive. I know it's fun to get up in the tree houses, get on top of buildings, go underground, do other things, and to really expose yourself to the unique features on this map. But if you do that, especially if you're playing solo, it's just going to lead to your death more than likely. So if you want to have fun and do a whole lot of exploration and run around in these other areas, either do it when you just got crawlers, or do it when there's just a handful of zombies left in the round, or you will get yourself died. Unless you're just like some insano relaxing end kind of zombie player, and then you could just run a circle strategy inside of a thimble with like 87 zombies running after you. But if you're not that guy, then be careful. So yeah, still earning a bunch of points, getting some cash to open up some stuff. But yeah, I'm like money bags right now, so I'm gonna go spend some of this stuff. Not gonna get that bomb.
Gun juice is running low.
Yeah, running up here because I think I need to kill this crawler. Too fast.
Round up some rounds. Gonna need to get some ammo soon.
That's pretty cool scenery. But yeah, the map maker did a really good job on putting this on the detail in this map. He spared no expense when it came to the amount of time he was willing to invest in this, and since he did release a first version, and then after a while he wasn't satisfied with it and wanted to come back and redo some things. That's very admirable. To see guys not quit on their maps, or to not be satisfied when it looks pretty good and go ahead and just make it look really great. That's I take my hat off to guys who are willing to stick with it and do that, go the extra mile. So yeah, here I'm just linking the teleporter pad. Did I buy satchel charges?
Gotta get back to the mainframe.
Yeah, I guess I did. Good.
You have 25 seconds.
Good, because those are awesome. Go. What happened?
Teleporter 1.
So yeah, now I'm gonna go link that third teleporter, I believe.
Teleport successful.
That's something else you'll notice on this map. And I wouldn't necessarily say it's a problem, but these zombies, the crawlers just act all goofy. Sometimes they'll be crawling all over the place. They'll crawl the opposite direction as you, and if you let them get too far, they can like run or crawl right out of the map, and you might not see them for a while. So keep track of your crawlers. Don't let them get too far away. Stay close by. Alright, and we get speed. That's very important. It's only important because it's annoying to spend the extra second or two it takes to reload. Now that's nitpicking, right? I mean, we're a pretty lazy society. Like, oh my gosh, I can't wait 2 seconds to reload my weapon. I need to cut it down to like 1 second or 1.5 seconds. That's much better than 2 seconds. Oh, that's like waiting for days to reload your weapon. Especially if we're just like running around in a big circle. I mean, that's speed cola is not all that important to get then. It'd be one thing if we're camping somewhere. Then, of course, speed cola is like more important than jug if you're camping good. But if we got the money, let's spend it, right?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Alright, we made it with like 3 or 4 seconds to spare. Could have taken the scenic route, still made it.
Teleport successful.
Yeah. And of course, this is the best weapon to have, the Reaper. You know, pretty good stopping power, especially right now. A ton of ammo, and you still run pretty fast with it, unlike those heavy machine guns. So yeah, if you can get the PPSH on a map, you'd better do it. It's just the smart thing to do. Unless you're trying to do a challenge where you don't utilize the PPSH. See, I can't figure out the satchel charges. Like whenever I get them, like I can't figure out like what button it is, and I'm just like trying to detonate them without even placing them down. So it takes me a little while to figure it out. But now I got it. Die. Boom. Those are amazing. Yeah, satchel charges are a lot of fun. Especially when you get them like every round, like you do on this map. You don't have to just wait for a max ammo. But they're just like loading you up with them satchel charges. So yeah, I hope some people get to watch this video that, you know, that are having trouble with this map, or were intimidated to play it, or you know hadn't really thought to play it just like this before, and see that this is a really good way of doing it. Because I think it is. I think it's a good strategy, very doable. And it beats running like, you know, like I said in the previous video, just running like tiny circle strategies. Those get annoying. I mean, why run like tiny circles when you can, you know, run around the map? I know it saves time, but tiny circles are boring. Alright, let's blow these zombies up. Boom. Don't like those fast crawlers, especially in this when you get out in this high grass area, this tall grass stuff. Yeah, those fast crawlers, you'd better hear them quick, or they're just gonna down you. So yeah, I'm gonna start trying to run these zombies around in a little bit of a creative manner, because you know, just trying to run circles and circles and circles around this area does get a little bit boring. So I'm gonna try and mix things up, do some zigzag cutbacks and stuff like that, just to try and get these guys circled up a little bit better, just so I can shoot into the crowd and, you know, at its thickest point to maximize my points. I remember I sent a personal message to the guy that made this map I just asked him if he'd ever consider using the UGX mod on it, and uh, he was very polite in his response. He didn't say he wouldn't, but he just said that he's just really busy right now with school or something like that, and just didn't want to spend a lot of time doing it, doing that. But he would consider it. So if he does, I think that'd be awesome. You know, it's cool to get versions of the maps that utilize the UGX mod, and I think this would be a really good one to have the different game modes and stuff and weapon variety in a map like this, a nice big map that's cool to explore. I think that'd be a real plus for this map to have like a gun game, sharpshooter, and stuff like that. Good fun, really good fun. So yeah, I think I try and camp up here for a while. I never have before. I didn't even realize this little lip off the side of the building was even on here. So this makes me think a lot about camping up here. It's just I'm up here by myself. It's gonna take the zombies a little bit of time to get to me. I can just drop off if I start feeling overwhelmed. So yeah, it's a good deal. It's one of the few times I feel comfortable being inside these buildings mid-round. So let's just see how successful this is. I mean, it's pretty small. It's a pretty small area, so I don't know how long I'll be able to stay up here. Probably not terribly long, but let's see. I've definitely got the high ground on these zombies. Should be able to kill the first wave or two before things get too crazy. Yeah, I got my Betty's doing some work for me there. Yep. Had to get out of there. Don't want to risk it. Maybe sometime I'll try and develop a strategy based on just staying up there as long as humanly possible. That'd be a neat challenge. You and your buddies all pile up there, and the first one to drop off loses. Yeah, I like these trees. What are they, like weeping willows or something like that? Like they look really cool. Like the detail is outstanding. Yeah, everything looks just so pro on this map. Like Treyarch, what are you doing? You could be making stuff like this, but instead you're releasing stuff that's like disgusting. You can't even look at it. It's awful. But you do have glowing blue eyes. I'll give you that, Treyarch. With all the money they made from Black Ops, they invested it on figuring out how to give the zombies blue eyes. See, I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I was waiting for an indicator. Yeah, I was waiting for an indicator to show up. Or else, how do you know if it's ready for use? So that's one thing that has me nervous. Because I think these things do have to cool down a little bit before you can reuse them again. But if there's no indicator saying whether it's ready or not, then that's just not something I can comfortably use over and over again. Especially when the zombies are come in, you're getting ready to kill me, and I need an escape route. I want to see the indicator saying I am ready for use. Otherwise, I'm just not so sure. I'm going to start running these zombies around some of these buildings, I believe. Yeah, I don't think it occurred to me until this playthrough that you could go behind some of these buildings, and then when you can do that, when you can loop or train zombies behind you in through like a real small bottleneck area, then you get them really condensed, and they line up nicely. So yeah, I'll probably do that pretty soon. This is one of my This is one of the areas I really liked, was utilizing this area, because there is like a drop off that you'll see. So I mean, if you as also if you leave, okay, yeah, here I have to pause the game to put my son to bed, but I came back, which was good. But if you can leave that door to the left closed with the teleporter, all that means is you won't be able to pack a punch a weapon yet. But if you can leave that door closed for a while, then you just have to worry about the zombies coming up this one side, and then you can utilize it much better. So maybe just get the PPSH, and if you can get another gun that you really trust using, then don't open up that left side door for a while, and just camp in that area so you can see the zombies as soon as they're coming up the stairs, uh, like they were, and you have a nice line of them, and you can even use Bettys around you to in case things get too crazy. But that's a good area to get points. It's a good like camping area so you can just drop off. The only downside I see is, one, there's just not that much distance between when they come right up the stairs and getting to you, so that's not going to work a whole, for a whole long time. The other downside is when you drop off, you might just drop off into a whole group of them because they're all coming, toward that entrance. So it's not like you're dropping off into complete safety. So just watch out for that too. But if you can drop off safely, that's a really fun place to camp. I've done that quite a bit on other times. So yeah, here I was running around this area, and I got all the zombies in a nice line. Great way to get points. It just takes a while to get them circled up, and then to train them behind there, because you don't want to go behind there and this little bunch of zombies coming the other direction. That would be pretty crazy. So yeah, let's try and utilize this area again. See how that works. I bet it works great. I gotta get that. Oh, man. Not as good as advertised. Yeah, there's like a bomb up there. I got the freaking Reaper, and I couldn't push forward like an inch to get that bomb. Actually, I thought it was an insta-kill, which is why I was going for it. Had I known it was a bomb, I would have made no effort. I would have just thrown myself off, thrown myself to my own death to get away from that bomb. But I thought it was an insta-kill. There I utilized the satchel charges again in a very cool way. Gotta love it when you can explode like a whole group of them with your satchel charges. Very awesome feature. Wish more maps had satchel charges on them. So here, yeah, again, no indicator. I'm just assuming that it's all set up for me. Like, well, what else would I need to do? Just probably wait for it to cool down, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk by faith here and assume that nothing could possibly go wrong. Because why would it? So far, y'all have seen the strategy. Start off by, especially at the get-go, start off by that one area, by the box, by the sand, the beach area, where you turn around and you got like a 90-degree angle in front of you where all the zombies are coming in. You can see them, and then pick the zombies off as they're coming towards you. Once you start feeling pressure, like there's too many coming at you at once, run, find a hole, because there will be a hole, I promise. Find a hole. run through it, circle the zombies around this middle building area until you got them all behind you, shoot into them, and just rinse and repeat. And that is a very, very doable strategy you can do over and over and over again. Have a lot of success doing it. And plus you're not running a super, super tight circle, so you're not going to get like ultra bored. Eventually you're going to get bored too, and you'll probably start rolling the dice and doing some crazy things, but that's going to happen with every map that doesn't have a viable ending, because then there's no real point in playing it other than just to have fun, run around like crazy, see how high you can get in the rounds, and just kill zombies. So, alright, it worked, see? I knew nothing could go wrong. But now when you get over here, instantly the zombies are running up here, and you can't run back down. So you're pretty sunk if you don't have some good weapons, or 2 or 3 friends to help you hold this area off, and that thing's not cooled down yet. That was a good idea right there. When I just bounced that grenade off of that zombie's face right back into my lap, that was a genius idea. Okay, so that was that. I still was just messing around. It's not all that important then how long you last. You've seen the strategies. You can do it as long as you want. So guys, I'm Kamikaze, and I'm out. Talk to you guys later.